Hello and welcome to Mondopad 101. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mondopad's file browser application called Documents. But before we get into that, let's familiarize ourselves with the Mondopad interface. First, we have the top bar. This contains all of your connection information. The bottom bar, called the navigation bar, contains a jump list of your most used applications. And anytime you open an application, you will see the third bar of the Mondopad's interface called the toolbar. The toolbar is the buttons you need to use the application that you are currently in, and it will change every time you switch applications. The file browser on the Mondopad works much like a file browser on any other computer. Tap on a folder in order to enter it, and every time you enter a new folder, an icon representing that folder will be displayed in the path bar at the top of the window. Any one of the icons within the path bar can be tapped on in order to navigate backwards through your folders. One of the easiest ways to get files onto the Mondopad is to simply email an attachment to the Mondopad's email address featured in the top bar. When you do this, the Mondopad will create a folder named your email address and place the attachment inside of it. If you don't see your attachment right away, tap the refresh button in the toolbar. You'll notice that a percentage shows progress in the top bar next to the envelope icon. There is an optional security feature on the Mondopad that will protect your attachments with a pin. Notice the padlock icon in the lower left of this folder. When we tap on this folder, we're presented with a pin pad. The pin number to your attachment will be in an email from the Mondopad in response to your original attachment. It's 4118 in this case. And here is our presentation file. Tap on a file in order to launch it. Swipe on the screen in order to advance slides through a multi-page document. The laser pen is temporary annotation in that any new gesture will erase the previous gesture. If you would like your work to be more permanent, tap on the annotation button. This will allow you to produce annotation that you can save and share with others. Inside the annotation toolbar, you'll find that we have a color wheel, along with a slider on the left that will allow us to change the thickness of the drawing utensil we've selected. When we select the highlighter, that also enables the slider to the right, which will allow us to select opacity. We can make faint highlighting or somewhat dark highlighting if we'd prefer that. We also have shape tools to make simple geometric shapes simply by dragging your finger diagonally across the canvas. One of the coolest tools that we have in the annotation toolbar is the Auto tool. When mixed with the Pencil tool, the Mondopad will automatically correct drawings of simple geometric shapes. For example, if I was to write out the word hello, that's not a simple geometric shape, so the Mondopad leaves it alone. But if I were to haphazardly draw out a rectangle, the Mondopad would fix it after I let go. The only trick is, just end the drawing in the same spot where you started it. For instance, the top left corner of a rectangle, or the very top of a circle. We have a text tool in the toolbar, and you can type into the text field with a number of different fonts and text sizes using the on-screen keyboard. And a neat trick is to use the selector tool to highlight the text that you've typed, and you can stretch your fonts. And if we were to grab the text tool again and type on this area, you can see that we can now type in the font that we've created. Down in the file handling section, we have a button to save our work, either as a whiteboard session, which we can continue editing later, or we can convert our work to a JPEG or PDF right now. We have a print button to make out a hard copy, a share button that will allow us to attach all of our work to an email and send it directly to our contacts, and an invite button that will allow meeting participants to remote control the Mondopad through a web browser. We of course can also invite other Mondopads to remote control the Mondopad by tapping on the MP invite button in the top of the toolbar. If you have files on a flash drive on the Mondopad, open the Documents application and look for a flash drive icon in the bottom of the toolbar. Files can be launched directly from the flash drive if you would like to. However, you could also copy the files directly to the solid-state drive so that larger files and HD files will run faster. To move a file, tap and hold the file until it visibly pops up, and then drag it over to the other side. Files can be moved from either device to the other. When you're all finished moving files around, the button that used to say Copy now says Done. That's it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the InFocus Corp YouTube channel to make sure you don't miss out on any of the latest news and tutorials from InFocus. Thanks for watching.